Hello, my name is Joanne Snarch, and I'm the Human Resources Manager for KOMET of America. In early 2015, our President and CEO, Jan Flugfelder, came to us and presented a challenge. How would we change our business in order to double sales? Employees volunteered and were nominated to brainstorm and generate ideas. These employees came to be known as change agents. After much collaboration, we found that the ideas fell into three categories: speed, reliability, and profitability. These became the building blocks of a project we call myKOMET USA. Change agents from every department and level in the organization worked on an initial 13 projects. 1 year later, we have completed 26 of 60 projects, and over 50% of our employees have contributed to their success. We are extremely proud of our employees and how they've transformed the company, and would like to share with you now what myKOMET USA means to them in their own words.
I'm Brady Merkel.
My name's Lowe's McCassel III.
I'm Jim Bartelt.
I'm Lee Marine.
Hi, I'm Ben Williamson.
Hi, my name is David Jarofsky.
Hi, I'm John Borschinger.
At first, I wasn't sure. I was one of the people who didn't volunteer for the program. I was volunteered. I would say that it meant change for me. Hopefully it was positive change. That is how it turned out to be. When we first started myKOMET, it was a little chaotic because we were trying to fix so many things so quickly. That I think it was very intense, but once we started getting into our projects and understanding the dynamics that we had between the people who were working, then it really started to get productive, and it's meant a lot for me in my growth with KOMET.
To me, myKOMET is a unique opportunity to go over any concerns or ideas you might have for improvement with the management and in a group setting on a weekly basis. It's, I feel, a unique opportunity in a company setting.
The best part about myKOMET is project implementation. When you get to create a project, it's done in an open forum with your peers, the executives, and everyone's on an equal playing field. All projects are viewed equally. They all have the same importance, no matter how large or how small it is. The biggest challenge in the beginning of myKOMET and throughout is time management of projects and your daily tasks. Because as you start on a project, it grows. When more people put their input into it and they become better, the project becomes better overall.
What I liked most about the project was how involved I got to be into it. It was not just going to meetings and everyone just talking about what we need to do and not do it. We are actually active in pursuing our goals and coming up with ideas, strategies. What I thought was some of the challenges was, the main challenge was more participation from other people in the company. Like a lot of individuals right off was upper management, that was part of the project, but getting more of the people on the front lines part of the project, that I felt was the most challenging.
Yes, I did get the support I needed to move forward with my project, and management listened, and actually they helped out when it was needed, so I was pretty happy with the support I got.
I guess I didn't necessarily feel like I needed much support. It was more of giving status updates, but it was nice to know that if I ever felt like I was getting stuck on a certain part of a project, that there was someone there to kind of bounce ideas off of and maybe suggest something I hadn't thought of.
We learned that change ain't easy. Change is not easy at all. You will find people who will accept change, and then you'll find people who will fight you 100% of the way. You'll find that some people are for change in front of certain people. Some people don't like change after that other person's not around. will find out that change sometimes hurt, and you can find out that change sometimes feels good.
I learned that there's a lot of concerned employees here at KOA, and also a lot of opportunities for improvement, and also that we have a lot of unique and gifted people working here with some of the ideas that came up.
Yeah, it's everywhere. I don't see this as a program that's ever going to stop. I think it's something that's just going to evolve and change over time, but everything that we did affected a change. The biggest change that I see is the change in morale downstairs and upstairs, from the shop floor to the president's office. Everybody works together, everybody knows each other a lot more. Everybody, I think, has respect for different skill sets that we didn't know people had. People really stepped up to the plate and did stuff that wasn't in their area, and they did it well.
We all can see as a company, and I can see as myself, that there is a lot of changes within the company, whether those are changes in the processes or improvements of what we do.
Personally, it's probably made me a better employee, because coming up with myKOMET projects is very self-motivating.
It gave me a better understanding of all the processes that go into how we create, design a tool for whatever application is needed.
Personally, I think it has reminded me to not be afraid of the unknown. These projects don't come with a roadmap of how to get from point A to point B. It's kind of you figuring everything out along the way. And that can be a big challenge, definitely, but it's also very rewarding once you see the progress that you've made. Don't be afraid of that unknown. Every day you're going to get a little bit accomplished, you're going to make a little bit of progress. Some days you might make kind of negative progress and move a step backwards, but the next day you might make 3 steps forward, and sooner or later you're going to look back and realize that the weeks of work on a certain project has been really, you've gotten to where you want to be, or you have a clear vision of how you're going to get to the end.